we're going to go ahead and get started with this stream. We're going to pick up where we left off yesterday. Let's kind of do a little recap. So I think what happened at the end of yesterday's stream is we went through the super tournament in the Rishisme Hotel with the Society of Battle Connoisseurs. We went through that. Zygarde came in. We beat him. We beat Jacinth. And now we're back at Hotel Z. And Tawny got a call from Vinny saying that we need to go to the Quasorico Inc. So I'm getting ready to head over there now. And if anyone's in the chat and can provide me some feedback on how the sound is, or like, you know, if you can hear the game audio well, just let me know. Otherwise, we'll just go ahead and get rolling. Before I do that, let me switch out Talonflame for Venusaur. Trying to level him up a bit. Hey, Jimmy, welcome in. Does my mic sound okay? Is the game audio okay? Just let me know. Okay. All good. That's what we like to hear. How's your day been? I did some work and then ran some errands. Watched the Minecraft movie with my kids. Got them in bed, and now I'm just streaming. I don't think I've really been to Wild Zone 17 yet, so I want to pop in here, see if we can catch some Pokemon we don't have. Power up's pretty strong. Yeah, my mother-in-law came over and helped my wife kind of prep, so we're getting ready as well. Goodness. I'm gonna have to go in here better prepared. Just got beat down. Pyroar. I was trying to go in there kind of calm so I could catch some Pokemon, but they weren't having that. I had never heard that, Jimmy. That's interesting. I'll have to look that up. I heard the Pilgrims started it, so I didn't know anything about that. I don't know if you're paying attention to me right now or just kind of listening on the side, but I'm trying to go into Wild Zone 17 and these lion Pokemon are just destroying me. I've been in there twice and got beat twice. They're just all attacking at the same time, which is a bit tough. On for alligator. Got him. Oh, that was the same one. That's crazy. That Pyroar is way bigger than this one. The Alpha. It's got a full mane and everything. That's crazy. I was thinking it was a third evolution. Much bigger. That's all right. What else is in here? I don't know where that... Okay. I think it's turning nighttime. I was like, what happened? Where's Houndoom? Man, these Pokemon are just beating me down. Are you playing some more Wind Waker? back. Alright, let's go in here with the hydro pump. Oh, they're asleep. I'll wake them up. Juggling mac and cheese. So far, I think my wife's made a cheesecake, and she's been working on some sweet potato casserole. And her mom is also doing some things, so they've decided to tag team. Get a lampant. Got it. Nice. Man. We're having a problem here. Come on. Focus. Skarmory, what are you doing, man? Come on. Oh, I didn't get it. Thing flew out of nowhere, attacked me. And I didn't catch it. That's one of the things that's challenging about this game, is if you beat a Pokemon and you throw a ball and the ball doesn't work, you don't get another chance. Pokemon just disappears. All right, Jimmy, that sounds like a full celebration. My father-in-law's birthday was earlier this month, so we went on a hike as a family. That was fun. It's a good time. Are you gonna smoke the turkey or deep fry, or what's your plan? Not seeing any Pokemon. Okay, an electric toaster. Must be pretty big. Kind of like a Ninja. I think Ninja has like a big kind of toaster oven. I'm assuming like that's the kind of toaster you're talking about. Alright, we're gonna leave here for now. I'm not seeing these other Pokemon. 16, yeah, let's go over here, check it out. Oh yeah. I was in here but didn't see the other Pokemon. That was Froakie, wasn't it? Binacle. Laffy, Ampharos. I'm not seeing any of the Pokemon I want, or don't already have. Let's get out of here. How about there? There's 18. Let's go check 18 out. Actually. Oh, roaster. Okay. That makes a lot more sense in my head. Cool. You're both here. Good. I'm sorry for the urgent summons. What's the matter? What did you need me and Mark for? I'm afraid I do not have any answers. I was merely tasked with reaching out to you. President Jet is waiting inside. She'll be the one to explain. Okay. She's kind of been elusive, so let's see what she has to say. Ma'am, I've brought Team MZ's leader, Tawny, and her teammate, Mark, as well. Thank you both for sparing me some of your time. Tawny, Mark, the two of you helped me out of a difficult situation the other day, along with that gentleman from the Rust Syndicate. I'm sorry I failed to properly express my appreciation sooner. So it wasn't true, right, what that trainer was saying? You meant his claim that the Pokemon flocking to Lumiose are part of some plot by our company? Of course that's incorrect. Truly, the extent of our involvement in this entire affair is the use of our holotech barriers. These barriers encircle the wild zones and keep wild Pokemon from damaging their surroundings. Specifically, though, they are intended to prevent wild Pokemon that have undergone rogue mega evolution from causing widespread damage. Makes sense? After the incident, 5 years ago, Lumiose City was hemorrhaging people and property values were in freefall. This is why the urban redevelopment plan was established. But it was a risky venture. The mayor could not find businesses willing to take on the project. And so it fell to my company, Cosortico Inc. The initial plan was to create a city that belonged to both people and Pokemon, a place where wild Pokemon could live alongside humans. There were concerns from some uneasy with the idea, even those with no ties to the city. Still, it was a noble undertaking worth pursuing. But when we began investigating Prism Tower, to plan for repairs and improvements, we became aware of something we had not anticipated. The tower was emitting a peculiar energy. That is when we also began detecting that strange power, which we call Mega Power, in all corners of Lumiose City. At the same time, wild Pokemon were flocking to the city in droves as if drawn to this power. And now we have rogue mega evolution. If this dire phenomenon becomes commonplace, the people will abandon Lumiose once more. Don't worry, Team MZ will help get all this under control. Thank you for that, young lady. Beg pardon, ma'am. It seems I've been called for. If you would excuse me for just a moment. It is thanks to Vinny that I came to know of AZ, which also led me to your group, Team MZ, and to me asking so much of you children now. As if we wouldn't want to help save the people in Pokemon Lumiose. We're glad to help, right, Mark? Yeah, we'll protect everyone. Thank you both. I wish to make this a city where people and Pokemon truly can live together. Help me make that dream a reality. We certainly will. Which means we'd better get to work right away. Thanks for having us. One last question before you go, Tawny. If you don't mind me asking, that jacket of yours, where did you obtain it? It was my mom's. I keep it to remember her by. I see. Forgive me, I just thought it looked familiar somehow. If you remember where you might have seen it, please let me know, ma'am. I came here to Lumio searching for someone. Your memory could be the clue I need. Now, if you'll excuse us, please, one more moment of your time. I've just been briefed about the latest readings. We're detecting concentrations of mega power. I will email you all of the details as usual. Leave it to us. This is what Team MZ's here for. We're going to make Lumiose a city that people and Pokemon can share. Like you were saying, ma'am. Come on, Mark, we're heading back to the hotel. Time for another strategy meeting. I think President Jet's about to be Tawny's grandma. We'll see if I am correct. I'm gonna check out Wild Zone 18. No, there's something. What is that? Ah, bunny. Let's try a guard jump. Catch this thing. Nice. Low punny. Alright, so let's see here. Okay, that did not work. Let's try Dragon Claw. Really? I'm gonna break these rocks and they're not having it. Gotta use Rock Smash. Now I gotta switch them back. Nope. Big dragon. I want it. What? No. Alright, let's do this. I think I need to fight some other Pokemon first. We'll just go for it. It's a big dragon over there. We're gonna go fight him. Man, level 61. Nice, got him. Whoa, Garchomp got toasted. Hydro Pump. Man, just got cooked. Alright, this guy's tough. Garchomp. I need full health. Alright. Hang in there, Garchomp. Take this guy out. Is his health gonna be full again? Nonsense, man. Come on. Blacked out. That's a pain. Alright, I want that dragon. This time, man. Come on, come on. Yes. That's a good dragon. I'm pumped. Yeah, Jimmy, this dragon, he was tough. I managed to get him though. There were a lot too, like there were little dragons, so I was outnumbered. And he was like one-shotting my Pokemon, which is crazy because they're pretty high level. At least like close to the same level as him. Yeah, I mean some of them were higher. Is there a ladder over here somewhere? Found a new cafe I can fast travel to. Looking for a Holovator. do I get over there? I gotta jump, I guess. Nailed it. I'm running around seeing if I can find a Holovator so I can get on top of the buildings in Wild Zone 18. Because right now I'm not seeing very many Pokemon that would be the ones I could catch. So I'm trying to figure that out. Ooh. An Alpha Kakuna. Okay, level 21. That was going to be higher. Got him. I think he can evolve like immediately. Here's our ladder. Oh, I've been up here. Okay. I think we're in good shape. Can I make that jump? That seems pretty far. Okay, sweet, made it. Oh, do I have an Emolga? Yeah, I've got one. 37. Okay, cool. Start. Ooh! Floette, I need you. Catch it. Nice. Orange. Okay. So I think I've got red. There's a red one. Blue. And now I've got an orange one. Nice. I should put them like next to each other. Yeah, let me do that real quick. Gonna move you. There we go. Gonna go find the blue one. Thought I saw a white one just now. No, I did not. Okay. So I've got 3, so 2 more. I need to go see that lady. I still need like a white one and some other color. I'm going the wrong way. Come on, man. Okay, clearly I need to mark this place because I keep thinking I'm going the right way and I'm not. Okay. Ooh, Eevee. Gotta catch it. Got him. Nice. Hold up. I think we're getting... I was just over here, man. Alright, we're back at square one. Nice. That was a good jump. Okay, yeah. So I just get on these buildings here. Or this, what you call it? Scaffolding. How am I supposed to get up there? Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright. Finally made it. There's a Swablu. And the other thing. Okay, I've got one of the small ones. I do not have a big one. Altarian. Come on, got it. Salamence, the dragon is back. Oh, Fennekin. Oh man, did disappear. Okay, that's a problem. Okay. That's kind of lame. Didn't know I was gonna have to sneak up on it. I know now though. So it's Fennekin, and I've still not figured out what this last Pokemon is. I haven't seen it yet. Okay. Well, that was 18. May check out 19. And then do this main mission. See how far we can get. All right. All right, let's do it. So put the marker on 19s, travel over here. I'll go back to 18 later, see if I can find Finnegan. Tell up the Pokemon. I think next time there's a battle zone, I definitely need to go. That way I can try to get more rewards. You get more when you fight people. So I think I definitely need to do that. Oh, Kangaskhan. I think that's the name of that Pokemon. Look at it. Beautiful. Yep, Kangaskhan. Level 50. Okay, yeah. Hydro Pump. Come on, man. Already got a frou-frou. He's gonna attack me though, I guess. Oh man. Blasted. I've already gotten on Dinu. Yeah, I don't need that thing. Got an Eevee. There's another Kangaskhan. So, yeah. Hydro Pump. Come on, come on, come on. Got it. Very good. Is that an alpha frou-frou? Things just chilling out. Yeah, it is. Let's go guard jump. Actually, no, we'll go for alligator. Seemed to be working pretty well last time. Hydro pump. Hydro pump. Come on, man. Miss. Intimidation. Alright, hang in there for alligator. Intimidation. Bubble beam. Switch. Might be a bad idea. But we'll try it. Power whip. Okay. Razor leaf. I didn't even touch him. Kidding me. Man, that's so frustrating when that happens. You're trying to catch a Pokemon and some other Pokemon walks in the way, blocks the Pokeball. Spent all that time trying to beat that alpha and then didn't catch it. Power whip. There you go, Venusaur. Level up. There's frou-frou everywhere. Got it. Good job. Alright, so let's heal up Venusaur and for alligator. that Eevee. Level 48. Definitely want to catch that one. Oh, are you kidding me? Didn't get it. Come on, Venusaur. Okay. Got a gold nugget. There we go. Okay. Is that a Jigglypuff? Oh, that weird dragon is supposed to be here. Swoopa, I think it's his name. No, I definitely want to catch that thing. Alright, so far, I'm not seeing any other Pokemon that I want. There's just a billion Frou-Frou. Or Furfrou. It's probably Furfrou. Been saying Frou-Frou. It's like I can read. Just keep saying the wrong name. Sludge Wave. Nice. It's a strong move. Okay, nighttime. See if some of these other Pokemon appear. Perfect. There's an alpha. And a regular. Okay, that's not going to be the one. Hydroponic farming. I don't really do much. Okay. Got it. Alright, so that was a Clefairy. Is that also a Clefairy? Yeah, big one. Cleffa, that's what it is. Let's try Absol. This may be a bad idea, but we'll try it. That's not doing much of anything. Yeah, that was a bad decision. Furfrou, get out of here, man. Are you kidding me? Dazzling Gleam. Got it. I'm selling a battle, yeah. Alright, let's get down here. Dazzling Gleam this person. Good job, Ampharos. Came in clutch. Alright, Garchomp and Absol, bring you back. Alright, who else do we not have? That dragon. Okay, let's see if we can find that thing. I don't know where it would be. Oh, that's pretty wide. Hold up. Okay. So it's it's blocked off. Missed it. Oh. Surprised it didn't faint. So far, I'm not seeing the dragon. Alright, that's enough of that. We're just gonna go move on to the main mission. Actually, we'll do some battles in, and then we'll go do the main mission. I want to beat some Pokemon trainers while we have the time. That way we can try to get more like experience points, experience candies, rare candies, all that. Come on, Houndoom. Oh, Dino. Oh, now you gotta fight me. Sneak up, start a battle with a dragon attack. There we go, that's one. Pavilion. Switch to fire. The Dragon Claw move's no joke. Alright, let's find another person. Land hits with fairy moves. Same for us. Let's go on top of the building. I like the battle zone music. It's pretty good. This thing was prime for fire attack. We'll use Dragon Claw. Oh wow, got him. Have the Dragon Breath. Oh, he fell off the whole building. There we go. Crunch. Let's get a coffee. Let me offer your Pokemon a coffee blend, especially for them. It'll perk them right up. Does it heal their health? That'd be nice. It did. Awesome. Go across here. Nice. Almost saw me, but did not. Steelix. Alright, fire. Oh, Dragon Lantern. Oh, you did. That's quick. Got him. Let's go. Very good. Pick up what? Oh, it's Pokeball. Got experience, candy, that's what I'm talking about. Immediately knock out an opponent unaware. How do you... Oh, you gotta jump down from here? Can jump down. Oh, Deadly Bird. Use Dazzling Gleam. I don't know what the strongest Pokemon in the game is yet, Jimmy. I would assume at some point it would be Zygarde, which is the legendary Pokemon. But the game has talked about Floette as being a super strong Pokemon with its Mega evolution, which I've not seen yet. Because you have to become the top Mega user in the game, and then Floette will recognize you as a person that it can battle with. So far I'm not 100% sure, but I have some theories. I feel like the strongest Pokemon right now that I've really seen is Garchomp. Garchomp's super strong. And I played the remakes of Diamond and Pearl when they came out, and fighting the last person is a girl, I can't remember her name. She had a Garchomp as her last Pokemon. Took forever to beat her team. So Garchomp's just a really strong Pokemon in general. Come on, man. Explosion. Dragology. Dragon. Let's spin. Let's return. Oh, man. Did not want Ampharos to get beat. Jimmy, I don't remember if I asked you this, but are you planning to play the Metroid Prime 4 game? don't think I've seen those channels, no. Are they gaming channels or religious channels? What kind of channels are those? Okay, gaming channels. Actually, I got to play Metroid Prime 4 at Walmart the other day, and if I'm not mistaken, it comes out December 4th, so it's not out yet. I'm looking forward to it, though. I played Metroid Prime a little bit on GameCube, if I'm not mistaken. And then I never played 2 and 3. I was hoping Nintendo would kind of shadow drop them like they did Metroid Prime Remastered, but so far they have not done that. I'll have to check out their channels, though. It's hard to find good gaming channels that don't cuss all the time. I know when I was just getting really back into gaming in like 2019, there's a channel that I was watching all the time, and my kids were watching it because it was like real wholesome content. And then all of a sudden the guy just kind of took a turn and was talking in ways that I couldn't have my kids on there, so I was like, ah, come on, man. What are you doing? And it wasn't like this was something he was already doing. Like, he built his whole channel on like a certain brand and a certain way of presenting himself. And then kind of got bent out of shape over something, and then just started talking in more drastic ways. If I mention it, then it'll be probably easy to figure out who it is, and I don't want to start any controversies or anything. All right, Lita's saying, so why'd Vinny call you over to Quasartico? I guess the president just wanted us to know they've got our backs and appreciate our work. She said she's counting on our help to take care of the rogue mega evolution problem. On that note, did you both hear from Vinny about rogue mega evolution reports for us to look into? That we did, which I suppose means it's time for another strategy meeting. I'm going to save the rogue Pokemon and become the strongest mega evolution user while I'm at it. Okay. Let's start our strategy meeting, Mark. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, very cool, very cool. Both of my kids watched it, and my daughter kept saying it was like creepy. But I mean, she's older than my son, and I mean, they both thought it was overall funny. My son really liked it. There were just a few things in the movie that's like, if you would have cut this out, it'd have been like perfect. But yeah, I'm sure if you watched it, you would be like, okay, I think this is what Mark is talking about. But overall, it was good. And right now on Apple TV, which is where we bought it, it was only $7.99. So I don't know if there's a sale or what, but it's pretty low to buy it. And renting it was $3.99, so I was like, might as well just buy it. And I think it made over like $1 billion because before that, the new like the Mario movie that came out had hit that threshold, and it was the highest video game movie, and then right after that, Minecraft came out, and I think passed it. Or at least was like hit that billion threshold. Our first concern is a Dragonite in Vert Sector 3. Second, in John Sector 4, we've got a Tyranitar to check out. And finally, there's a Starmie in Blue Sector 9. All three of those can be difficult to tackle even when they haven't Mega Evolved, which means they'll be extremely tough customers when Rogue Mega Evolution sets in. Do you feel up to this, Mark? Of course. Team MZ will be supporting you on the ground as always. But even with our help, these will be serious opponents. We can't let our guard down. Sure, but think of how good we've gotten at working together now. Yeah, we've calmed so many rogue Pokemon. Team MZ is a well-oiled machine. True enough. Okay, so to recap, we've got 3 more Pokemon at risk of Rogue Mega Evolution. We'll stake out each of their locations and support Mark from there. Up first, the Dragonite in Vert Sector 3. That one goes to Tawny. Naveen, you go keep an eye on that Tyranitar in John Sector 4. And I'll stand by to help handle the Starmie in Blue Sector 9. I think Starmie is going to be the easiest of these. Dragonite will probably be the hardest. We always seem to leave the heaviest load on your shoulders, Mark. I'm fine, really. Actually, Dragonite might not be the hard. Well, it could still be the hardest, but I've got Garchomp, so he'll probably put up a good fight. Thanks, Mark. I'm really glad to hear that. I need to think through how to beat Tyranitar. I'm not sure what its type is. Maybe like Grass Dragon or something. I'll have to look. And you can count on us to heal up your Pokemon before we get into battle. Alright, team, move out. Time to save more Pokemon for Rogue Mega Evolution. Alright, so Larvitar. Okay, rock and ground. Okay, so Tyranitar is probably the same. So for alligator, should probably be good there. Yeah, I think I'm covered. I mean, for Starmie, I could use Ampharos or Venusaur. Venusaur is a bit underpowered currently. I could definitely do some leveling up. I may do that anyway. Trying to think if there's another Pokemon I'd rather use it on. Houndoom's very strong. Altaria. Dragon Flying. See, that would be good. Right now, Garchomp is Dragon Ground. Yeah. Salamence. Stu is a beast. Earthquake, Outrage, Flamethrower, and Double Edge. Those are good moves. Oh yeah, I need to evolve Lampent. Bet I can evolve this thing right now. Oh, no, I can't. Surprised. Alright, let's get Feraligatr back out here. Larvitar. Let's try to evolve this thing. Yep. To Pupitar, if I'm not mistaken. And then from there to Tyranitar. Alright, Pupitar. Okay, can't evolve it yet. Well, I wonder what level it evolves at. I'll hold off. Let's switch a Venusaur back. Alright, I'm just gonna level up Venusaur. Use these large experience points. Level 62. Very good. $64. Yeah, that's pretty much good. Just right there on the cusp of 65. Wow. Almost made it. Okay. Love the Mario movie. Yeah. The Super Mario Galaxy movie looks amazing. And I've not really played through those games. So those were another set of games I was thinking about streaming. My plan was to actually start streaming with those games. And then I didn't really have the courage to start streaming it. But when Pokemon came out, I was just like, I'm just gonna do it. And I just went live like on a random night with like very little preparation. I mean, I've been watching, you know, YouTube videos on how to do it and all this stuff. So I had, you know, the capture card and my webcam and stuff, but I just decided to do it, even if I was going to be bad at it. Which is fine. I mean, I like playing games. If I can do it and people want to watch, that's great. I watch a lot of people stream as well. And there's a community for everyone, right? So give it a shot and see what happens. I don't know, maybe I could stream with Michael at some point and and help him with his Zelda gameplays. It'd be fun. Okay, let's try Dragonite first, I guess. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I'm glad to see that that's coming through, Jimmy. I was listening to the stream from last night while I was working today, and I was like, man, I sound really robotic. It's hard to like animatedly read the Pokemon dialogue. There's not really a whole lot going on. There we go. Yeah, he did do that, meet a patron. And I think the guy that was on there was like a rocket scientist. Probably not the actual term, it's probably like an aerospace engineer. Or some kind of NASA person, if I recall correctly. Oh, is that a white one? Yes, I need it. Oh, that's Floette. No, I need Flabebe. A little white Flabebe. There we go. Do not disappear. Flabébé. Nice. This mission is... It's a lot of work. I hope it's worth it. You see, I've got to get the same Pokemon, this Flabébé, in different colors. And show the person all the colors I have. Let me see. It should be in the mission list, actually. X. Here it is, the many flowers of Flabébé. There's supposed to be 5. And I showed 1. I think the one I already showed was red. I don't even remember what the last color is. Maybe it's supposed to be green or something. Or yellow. I bet it's yellow. Because green wouldn't make sense for a flower, right? You don't see green flowers. Just green leaves. I don't think I've seen a green flower before. But who knows? Okay, so I'm in here. I need to get on top of this building, but I'm not seeing a way to do it so far. Let's talk to this person. In the Society of Battle Connoisseurs, most trainers use fairy-type Pokemon. But some of us in the society adore dragon types too. As I'm sure you're aware, dragon-type Pokemon are weak to dragon, ice, and fairy-type moves. Okay, good to know, good to know. I knew the dragon, I didn't know ice and fairy offhand. Battling with dragon types in the fairy-loving SBC leaves you forever in a disadvantaged position. It's rather like the relationship between Jacinth and Lebane. Oh, but those two really do suit each other, so please forget I mentioned anything. I'm afraid I've sidetracked us a bit. Let me get to my point. I'd like you to battle my beloved dragon-type Pokemon to help them grow strong. That's fine, we can battle real quick. Just let me know whenever you decide you would like to battle. We can battle right now. Let's do it. Be warned, my Pokemon are holding Dragon Fangs, so their attacks will have some real bites. Okay, that's a problem, maybe. Because Garchomp does not have Dragon Fangs. Yeah, bite. Okay. What's the level? There we go. Right off hand. Just one Dragon Claw. Shelgon. I don't know what that thing evolves to. Okay, so far, Pokemon are not doing well. Dragonair, okay. Got him. Dragon Claw is no joke. Dragon types are so strong, but my weakness as a trainer lost us this battle. That's okay. Well, my Pokemon can still evolve yet. As I mentioned earlier, it's no easy task raising dragon types in the SBC. I have my Pokemon hold Dragon Fangs to power up their attacks, but the struggle continues. I should have known the winner of Le Super Tournoi de Jacinth would be so strong. I wonder if I'm saying that even close to correct. Like I said, I don't speak French. Since my Pokemon aren't fully evolved, perhaps I ought to have given them Eviolite to hold instead. But I was persuaded by Lebane's motto, the best defense is a good offense. Though Lebane can hardly talk, she can't ever seem to win against Jacinth. Perhaps she should rethink that motto of hers. In any case, I'd like you to have this Dragon Fang. Thank you very much for today. Okay, very good. Dragon Fang. Nice. What's going on over here? We've been over this. Poison is the best status condition, hands down. It chips away at your opponent's HP, which is obviously the smartest way to win. Well, I couldn't agree less. Paralysis puts all other status conditions to shame in my book. Paralyzed opponents have to deal with a nasty drop to their movement speed, you know? Pummeling them while they're slow, then seizing an elegant victory, that's the way to do it. You there, random passerby. You came at the perfect time. Help us settle something, would you say? Help us settle something, would you? We're trying to decide if poison or paralysis is better. That means facing us in Pokemon battles, starting with me. What do you say? Yep, no problem. Oh, let me heal Garchomp real quick. So they're gonna use poison. Okay. If you're gonna use poison, then you're probably gonna have a grass type Pokemon. So we'll use Houndoom. Help us settle whether poison or paralysis is better, would you? First, you'll face my team and their perilously paralyzing moves. Shall we then? Okay. I may have picked the wrong Pokemon first. Paralyzed Pokemon suffer a significant drop in their movement speed. I'll go all out on offense while your Pokemon are sitting ducks. Well, just use a paralysis or a paralyze heal and you're good to go. We're gonna switch to Garchomp. Oh, she switched too. Level 16? Come on, man. If I noticed that, I would not have had to change at all. Paralysis didn't stop you in your tracks. No. No, it did not. You defeated me soundly. Oh, but do be careful. Paralysis lingers even after a battle ends, you know. If any of your Pokemon are paralyzed, be sure to cure them using paralyzed heals. Oh, I guess you gave me some. Oh, just one. That's alright. So you held your own against Lysa's paralyzing moves, did you? Not bad at all. But your next opponent is me. My powerful poison will sap your Pokemon's HP dry. Next up is poison. You ready to battle? Let's do it. Soon you'll see how terrifying that can be. Oh, I skipped the line before. It wasn't paying attention. Alright, Venom the Artist. Venipede. He's probably level 16 as well. It's Dragon Claw. Sprout? Okay. Bite. Well, cringe. Alright, very good. Wait, my poison strategy actually failed. I wasn't surprised when Lyse lost her battle, but I didn't think I'd lose too. Well, you faced us both, so answer honestly. Which status condition was tougher to beat? I mean, which one is worse? I'll just say which one is worse. It would be poison. Really? I mean, duh. Rubbish. There's no metric by which paralysis is inferior. Though I suppose it's true that neither of us managed to win. Looks like we both have a ways to go, huh? There are so many status conditions out there, and I want to master them all. Oh, and don't think we've forgotten about your Pokemon either. If one of them still has a status condition from earlier, please use this full heal to cure it. Alright, appreciate it. That particular item can cure any and all status conditions. We always keep a healthy supply. Remember, status conditions should be cured as soon as possible. It's not nice to make your Pokemon put up with the discomfort for long. That's my advice for you, fellow trainer. How am I gonna get up here? Can you go through the front door? I guess I should check. Nope. Alright. Let's run around this building and see if there's a elevator or a ladder. Okay. Bet the sludge is here for a reason. Oh. Yep, elevator. Exactly. Alright, let's go liquidate these guys. I only got one. Hydro pump. Nailed it. Got him with the great ball. Very good. Okay, yeah. Voodoo. There we go. Hyper potion. Need it. Need it. Want it. So if I go over there, okay, I can just go back around, so that's fine. I wonder why Nintendo decided, or, you know, the Pokemon Company decided to make getting on top of the buildings like a puzzle as opposed to just doing it. Man, got them both. Already got Cleffa. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Level 50 too. It's pretty good. Oh, yeah, let's look at Absol. I don't know why I can't use HP up on him. Let's try it again. HP up. Where's that? I don't see them. Weird. Oh, I must have used it on something else. Got all these stones, man. Definitely gonna be using that to evolve some people. stuff to spend as well. Or so. Here's Tawny. Let's go fight this thing. Alright, so let's switch Garchomp. Maybe I should level Garchomp up as much as possible. We'll see. There you are, Dragonite's just up ahead. So Dragonite is a pretty troublesome Pokemon. It hits hard and it's built tough. Its Mega Evolution was only recently discovered too. We don't really know what to expect from it. But you look curious, something on your mind. That person you've been looking for. Yeah. I guess I feel like I need to protect this city since the person I'm searching for is here somewhere. Right now, that means taking care of Lumios's rogue Mega Evolution problem. Alright. This battle's about to get underway. Let's save this Dragonite. Is coming at me hard. Alright, so let's do this. Dragon Breath. Dragon Breath is not a super strong move. See if there's a better dragon move. Oh man. Hang in there, Garchomp. Hanging in there. Discharge. Come on, get in there, get in there. Attack. Yeah, that's a crazy move. Goodness. Man, I'm glad I've got all those max potions. Boy. Come on. Stay far away. Oh, I knew it was going to hit me. Man. I was going to try to roll, but I didn't have enough time. I'm going to continue with the previous progress. My daughter said you could do this. Which probably is like, it's kind of cheap, but the health stays where it was. Whenever I was playing, I would just start over again. Yeah, Hyper Beam is no joke. It's crazy. Get there. That's pretty cool, Jimmy. And I'm assuming it worked. Using a dryer vent's crazy. I guess it was like a new clean one though. Hopefully. You're on a roll, Mark. Sooner or later we're gonna figure out what's causing all these Pokemon to go rogue. Then Lumios will be a place shared by people and Pokemon, just like the folks at Questortica want. Keep it up. I guess for the turkey, Jimmy, are you just going to put it in there and just kind of let it sit overnight? Or do you have to keep an eye on it? Oh, well, that's going to take me in the water, isn't it? Alright, across the bridge we go. I go up the stairs. Wait, am I stuck? No, I gotta go around this way. Fennekin. I don't even know which one we're going to right now. But after Dragonite, they're all probably going to be easy. That Hyper Beam move is no joke. Oh, the Tyranitar. Okay. Thanks, that we'll use for Alligator. Here's our likely soon to mega evolve target, Tyranitar, the armor Pokemon. Oh, maybe it's still. You did your research, huh? As you'd expect from the name, it possesses impressive defenses. This may be a long fight. But my Scrafty should do well against a Tyranitar in terms of type matchups. And in any case, this Tyranitar needs our help. So we'll simply have to do it. Okay. 4 a.m. Woo. The things we do for the people we care about. Sacrificing your sleep to make Thanksgiving a great day. That's awesome. I bet you could handle this on your own if you had to, but you can count on Scrafty and me for help. Cool. See if I'm right about the water attack. Okay, yeah, super effective. Get out of here, man. Hang in there for alligator. Come on, Mega Evolve. Heal him. There we go. Oh goodness, what am I doing? There we go. That was close. All these wild Pokemon gathering in Lumios and all this rogue mega evolution. I'll be relieved when we can finally figure out the cause and put these mysteries to bed. I hear you, Naveen. I hear you. I'll keep looking into it on my end as well. There's just one remaining. And that last one, I forget which one. Excuse me. Oh yeah, it's a Starmie, if I'm not mistaken. Been running around the map. I just traveled to this one. Oh yeah, way over here. Just travel. Just travel. Looks like it's on top of a building, which I'm surprised. I think it'd be like by the water. Trying to figure out how to get up here. Look at the map. I don't see any elevator right off the bat. So we'll keep looking. I need to find an Electros. After this guy. I'm glad to see you, but where's your Voodoo? Do come back when you have one in your party. Oh, I've already got one. Let me switch that out real quick. Not sure why it wants it. Hello there, youngster. I hoped you would join us. And you brought a Voodoo too. Splendid. Your name is Mark, is it? A name budding with potential. Now then, to enter the competition, you'll need to pay a participation fee of $5,800. Okay, I got a bunch of money. Wonderful, let's get started, shall we? I don't even know what this is for. Oh, they're doing a dance or something? Our first entry is Florel's Voodoo. Oh, the luster on this one's bud really gives new meaning to the word lustrous. Quite superb. Yes, but its body language isn't sparking anything in me. In that sense, it fails to impress. Judging from its cry, the poor dear may well be suffering from stage fright. Let's move on to entry number 2, Balsam's Voodoo. Oh yes, lovely. Its posture exudes dignity and strength in spades. Very nice indeed. Its cry is passable, I suppose. The lack of color in its complexion is hardly ideal, though. This voodoo needs more sunlight. Moving on. Here's entry number 3, Marigold Voodoo. Well, look at that. What a large specimen. It certainly won't be lacking in pollen. The self-assured manner in which it sways from side to side is simply iconic and inspiration. Yes, but I detected a hint of irritation in its cry. I suspect this voodoo might be a little stressed. Last but not least, let's look at entry number 4, Mark's Voodoo. Oh my. Remarkable. Impressive. Just look at the luster on it, the shine, and oh, its bud is so very lush, sturdy too. Its nimble little feet are dancing straight into my heart, and what a delightfully charming smile. I agree, but it's not just the outward excellence of this voodoo that should be praised. It clearly trusts its trainer fully and without reservation. How else could it achieve such a commanding presence? I've judged innumerable voodoo over the years, but never have I seen one quite like this. Chairman, I think this voodoo is the one. Yes, it seems we're all in accord. Thank you for showing us your wonderful voodoo. Would you mind telling us how you two first crossed paths? I do not recall. Let's just say it was a random encounter. And how have you been training your voodoo? Not doing anything special. Is there anything you pay careful attention to in voodoo's daily routine? Make sure it gets plenty of rest. Do you have a personal philosophy? Good question. No, let's go with live like there's no tomorrow. Well, colored me impressed again. I should have expected such splendid answers from one who raised such a splendid voodoo. I'm glad I trusted my gut and invited you to enter our show. Your voodoo is truly a delight. Before I forget, you still need to receive your prize money. Here's 10,000 with your name on it. Oh, wow. You have marvelous potential as a Pokemon trainer, you know? Be sure to give all your Pokemon lots of love so they can bloom as beautifully as your voodoo. Alright, completed the mission. Got $10,000 for it. That's wild. And I got a Miracle Seed, which I don't know what it is used for. Let's get Venusaur back in the party where he belongs. Okay, yeah, still need to figure out how to get up there. Okay, I was coming this way. Let's go a little wider. Yeah. Oh. Want to get up on this structure. Hold on. Ladder. There we go. Alright, we're going around. Can I use the HP up? I really just need Absol to have more health because, man, it's pitiful health. Venusaur got more health? Come on. Cannot believe I made that. Is that the Bellsprout noise? Yeah, it is. There we go. I'm like, where am I looking? Do I have a Scrafty? No, I can't check. Alrighty. Do you really want to fight me? Why not? There we go. Gotcha. The Rest Syndicate. Hold on, you lot. You don't want to mess with the Pokemon up ahead. It's shrouded in Mega Power or whatever, and it's ready to blow, so no one's getting by me. Well, I guess we're gonna have to take this guy out. Feels like I've seen you two before, though. It's Mark, ain't it? And the other one. Well, trainers as strong as you two ought to be all right. Come on, then, follow me. Thought I was gonna have to fight him. Give him a little reminder about who I am. For goodness sake. Which imbecile let 2 civilians waltz in here when I specifically said to block off the area? Mr. Felipe, hi, what are you doing here? We received word of a Pokemon behaving erratically. We cannot allow any Lumios resident to be harmed, so we came to evaluate the situation. Okay, so it is down there. I thought that if need be, I could take care of this situation personally. Your intel was spot on. The erratic Pokemon you were warned about is at risk of undergoing rogue mega evolution, and we're here to calm it down. I see. So you're trying to keep Lumios safe, just like us. Problem is, I'm here on direct orders from the boss. He would hardly be pleased if I simply stepped aside for you. I'm sure you understand. Then what are we supposed to do? It's simple. If Mark defeats my team, then I will be unable to take on other opponents. Yep, guess I gotta fight Felipe. Excuse me. Alright, got a Steelix here. I don't know if Hydro Pump will do much. May need to switch. Oh, nah, that worked. Scizor. Liquidation. Aggron? Yeah, you about to get toasted. Armory. Okay, you're gonna Mega Evolve. About to use Houndoom. Oh man. That was kind of problematic. Goodness. There we go. Yeah, I mean, Skarmory wasn't giving me a chance to do anything, just non-stop attack. Your true strength lies in drawing out the full strength of your Pokemon, huh? That it does. I see you've been honing your skills. Time for us to withdraw you lot. We can leave things to Team MZ. I can understand why the boss holds you in such high regard. When I first met the boss, I thought nobody could possibly surpass him. Yet now I find that the world may be bigger than I ever imagined. That's kind of funny coming from you, Felipe. You're older than Corbeau and the rest of us. Age matters little when it comes to greatness. In my childhood years, I was already formidable in physical strength and in my talent for battles. As such, I was able to keep the local ruffians under control and under my command. But I was still nothing but a young fool. I was strong, yes, but that didn't put food on the table. It was only thanks to Lysander's support that I managed to survive those days. Lysander. Mysterious man. That wasn't the case for Mr. Corbeau. He negotiated with Lysander, convincing the man to give him seed money for his ventures. Mr. Corbeau started up all sorts of businesses, security services, Pokemon couriers, even some things that perhaps weren't entirely above board. He was quite the little upstart, so me and my gang thought he needed to be taught a lesson. Yet young Mr. Corbeau and his partner Venipede gave us the slip at every turn, always one step ahead, until we were forced to admit defeat. He outdid us completely and in an area entirely unrelated to Pokemon battles. Ever since then, he has been the only person I call my boss. Maybe I shouldn't have told you all that. In exchange for your silence, please take this. What'd we get? This is a water stone, right? Use it on that partner of yours. It will surely help you protect Lumiose. Now please make sure to handle things here. If this city goes down, the Rust Syndicate will have no clients left to work with, after all. Okay, I wonder if she's gonna evolve Staryu before we go fight. If I use the stone Felipe gave me, it'll be Starmie versus Starmie. Think I should do it? Right, yeah, okay. I'll evolve my partner. Then we've got to go calm that rogue mega Starmie. Is it gonna show Staryu evolve or no? Alright, so she's down there. So we're gonna use Ampharos. Let's get it. Before Starmie's rogue mega evolution sets in, want me to heal your Pokemon? If it's not too much trouble. Their health may be fully healed, I don't know. Make sure you and Garchomp stay safe, okay? thing is surprisingly sturdy. Come on, Ampharos. Sometimes it's like the controls aren't picking up what I'm doing. Like I'll just be hitting a button over and over again and it doesn't do anything. Goodness. Doing pretty well in this fight so far. Got him. Yeah, I've been watching those guys recently too. They're definitely good up and coming channels. I struggle with some of it, some of the content, but for the most part, I think it's all very good. I'm just kind of over, to a degree, of just like channels reacting to other people and just making poor arguments that sound good. And I think everyone falls into this when they're doing the apologist stuff. I'm just a little worn down with it. But on the whole, I think their channels are very good. These battles really take it out of you, huh? I know we gotta help these poor Pokemon and stop their suffering, but geez, they don't let up with the super fierce attacks. And all that running around dodging, it leaves me absolutely starving. Do you think Lumios's restaurants Might have started all this as a plot to bring in customers. Nah, it couldn't be that. That'd be wild. Now it's Tanya. I'm guessing she wants us back at Hotel Z to debrief. Yeah. I've not watched Sips with Sarah, his interview with Matt Frad, but it'd be good to check out at some point. And I feel like I found Cameron and Sean's channel through Catholic Christian, his channel. I think Cameron popped in the chat one day, and then I checked out his channel. And then he had an interview with Sean and Sarah, Sips with Sarah. And that's how I found them all. Jimmy, you have a Switch too. I don't know if you had an original Switch, but do you try to use like a grip with your Switch, or do you just play it mainly docked or in handheld without a grip? We managed to save another bunch of Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution. As usual, it was largely thanks to your efforts. In fact, you really outdid yourself this time. I'm so glad we've got you on Team MZ. Hey, Z, can I ask you something? Yes, what is it, my young friend? You keep saying we need to find the strongest Mega Evolution user. But how do we determine that? Like, how do we know which trainer's the actual strongest? That is up to Floette to decide. How do you mean? I mean that it will require the greatest of Mega Evolution users to handle Floette's true power. For the moment, let us simply be glad that you all continue to succeed in calming rogue Pokemon. Alright, Jimmy, I'm seeing your message. I'm going to show you something. I just got this in the mail. This is the new Satisfy grip for the Switch 2. It came in a super cool box too. It's got like a samurai on it. It's very peaceful, like bamboo and stuff. Super cool. Now, I've not used this grip yet on the Switch 2, but I've got grips back here for the original Switch, and I love it. So Satisfy is a really cool company. It comes in this like case. It's kind of like a hard case to protect the Switch. And here's the grip. So it slides in, and then you can leave it in there, and you can just put it in the dock. So it's pretty convenient. But yeah, I can't wait to use that. I've seen other people use D-Brand, and I've never used their products, but people seem to like it. I think for that one, though, you can't dock it, so you'd have to take it out and then put it back in the dock. But they also make some kind of contraption that is supposed to be a dock itself, I think. I don't know. I've not really done a lot of research. I've just seen people talking about it recently. But yeah, if you ever need a grip, I could recommend Satisfy. They make good products. They have it for the Switch OLED, the Switch 2, and the Switch Lite. So I've got some Switch Lite ones as well. But do we know how Floette would even decide who's the strongest? And when Tears of the Kingdom came out, Jimmy, they made one that was essentially Tears of the Kingdom designed. Like, it's super cool. It was like a green, but it had that same kind of Zelda-y design. I'm sure you know what I mean from like the Tears of the Kingdom. Kind of like that ancient hieroglyphics looking stuff. Maybe it's got to be a Pokemon trainer that Floette thinks she could rely on. Well, that must be Mark. Says who? I think Floette is probably going to pick Tawny, and Zygarde is just going to pick me, and then we're both going to have like a top tier Pokemon, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, my room is a bit of a mess right now. Like my little office, gaming room. Because the lens I have can't really zoom. So it's like, it's as far back as it can go. And then my desk is like not where it typically is. That way, like my head can be in the picture. So I'm still in the process of like organizing my room in a better way. Organizing your consoles. Do you essentially buy like all the consoles? I did that for PS2, Xbox, and GameCube. I mean, I didn't buy them, but like my parents bought them. And then I took a huge break from gaming, like all through college and stuff. And then I ended up getting a PS4 and an Xbox One, but I gave the PlayStation 4 to my sister, and I gave the Xbox One to my brother, so I didn't even keep them. And I didn't get the Wii U, because when it came out, I wasn't really paying attention to games, and I just thought it was an attachment to the Wii. So I was like, I've already got a Wii, so I'm not even going to look at this thing. I didn't realize it was a whole new console at the time. And I just wasn't playing games really. So I missed that. And then, yeah, just got back into gaming with PC, actually. And then picked up a Switch. And then from there, there's been getting Switch games, and now I've got the Switch too. But yeah, I had an Xbox Series X and a PlayStation 5 at one point, but I don't have them now. For various reasons. But of the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5, I think the Xbox Series X is a better device, but it has like no games. PlayStation 5's system it's a good, solid system, but it's just not as good as the Xbox, in my opinion. But it's got way better games. I would love to get a GameCube and get a bunch of games that I never got to play when I was younger and when I had one. Because growing up, like, we didn't have a ton of money for games. So typically, like, a grandparent would get me a gaming system, and then I would just have to trade games and stuff at GameStop. But yeah, I missed out on a ton of GameCube games. And PlayStation 2 games. I mean, the PlayStation 2, we got to play it, but it really ended up just being a DVD player. So I played a lot of Xbox, like Halo and stuff like that. But I would really like to get a Nintendo 3DS. and some of the handheld games there, because one of the Dragon Quest games is on there. I think it's Dragon Quest 8, and it's not on anything else to my knowledge. And I'm wanting to get into the Dragon Quest games and play through those. So I've got Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake, and I got the Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake. So I want to start playing through those. You're closing in on rank A now, the very top of the ZA Royale. Just one question. Who the heck is Grisham? Does anyone know? Odd that they've made it to rank B but managed to keep their face secret. Some folks prefer not to show their face in their profile photo. They want to keep their daily lives and their ZA Royale activities separate. Some people register under pseudonyms or nicknames too. That's true, but still. How are you supposed to find them to have your promotion match? You'll have to wait for them to find you, I guess. And risk things getting worse with Prism Tower. No way, we can't just sit back and wait. Let's ask Emma. Yeah, she's our best bet. Let's head to the Looker Bureau, Mark, and try to find out more about this Grisham. I hear the PS3 is a really good system. Like the person I've heard talk about it, he says like the fat PS3 is a really good one. I guess maybe they like redesigned the PS3 at some point during the life cycle. But he was saying the fat PS3 can play PS1 and PS2 games, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a 3DS, make that happen. What's your favorite console, Jimmy? Looks like the competition to see who hits rank A first has begun. Who joins the ZA Royale under a false name? There are some strange people out there. The strongest Mega Evolution user. Another role I should have fulfilled and yet failed to. And the Sega Dreamcast, that's the black one, right? Maybe they had several black consoles, but I remember having a Sega system when I was younger that I played like Sonic on and some other games. Really, really enjoyed it. Okay. Yeah, I've never modded a system before, but that seems to be a thing people do when they're, I guess, like when they've moved on to another console, like in the generations. I felt like a lot of people modded maybe the 3DS and then like the PSP, the PS Vita, which I never got to get either. Apparently they were fun. Let's see here. All right, going to the Liquor Bureau. Glad to see you too, Mimi. Hello there, what can I do for you today? If this is about your case, I've narrowed down the list of likely candidates by looking at people who came to Lumios within the last few years. Thanks, Emma, but it's actually another missing person we're here for today. Another missing person. All right, let's hear it. We need to find Mark's opponent for his next promotion match. Do you have a name? Grisham. I know the name, one of the top ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, or so I've heard. I can give you the information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. Do you still want to know? Of course. I figured you'd say that. Okay, Jimmy seemed very, very handy. The PS Vita and the Wii. Okay, very good. I've got my black Wii. It's right next to me, actually. I made the mistake of leaving batteries in the Wii remote, so I need to try to clean that out because the battery corroded. So I'm hoping I can fix it and it could still work, but I've yet to. I mean, I took the batteries out and like did a quick cursory clean, but I probably need like a more in-depth treatment of it. But I've still got like the black nunchuck and everything with it. Then you're using your PS4 hard drive for your Xbox. Like a regular Xbox or the Xbox Series S? Yeah, as a child, I wish I would have had the sense to know, like, oh, you'll want these game systems when you're older. Man, one of the most frustrating days for me, we were like moving houses, and I had some of my friends come over, just like neighborhood friends come over to help me, like, I don't know, move stuff. And one of them stole my Game Boy Advance SP. I was so mad and never found out who it was. A lot of them ended up being kind of hoodlums, and we did not stay close friends. But yeah, that was pretty rough. Because I'd had the Game Boy Color and had the Game Boy Advance. Both of those were, battery powered, and then you got the Game Boy Advance SP, which was the first one that they made that you could charge and didn't have to worry about batteries. And it was backlit and everything. Man, the SP was an awesome system. Okay, I know what to do. If you beat me in battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside. This Grisham character. It's turned out to be an interesting thing. I gotta beat Emma in a Pokemon battle to find out some information. Seems strange. Oh, it just turned nighttime. Battle zone. So I'll beat her and then we'll do some battling in the battle zone. You should know Emma's really strong. Her detective work means she's too busy for the ZA Royale, but she'd be in the top ranks for sure. Are you ready to battle me? Yes, I am ready. I'll be using Pokemon that were given to me by a man who played an important role in my life. Malamar. Everyone, let's go. Oh man, that's devastating, Jimmy. Somebody stole your dad's guitar. I don't know. People are rough sometimes. I mean, that's definitely a bigger deal than, someone taking my game system. Those kind of things have sentimental value and everything. Who's her last Pokemon? Lucario was a beast. Malamar. Looks like a water Pokemon to me. My Pokemon and I aren't alone. My old mentors have our backs in spirit. It's kind of a weird sentence. Or maybe I just tripped over it for some reason. I'm a bit tired. Malamar. Okay, it turned into a big M. Alright, Thundershot. Oh, that's not doing much of anything. Yeah, Dazzling Gleam. It's a strong move. Good thing those old guys aren't here to see this. Tell me, what do you two know about Team Flare? Oh, so she knows Lysander. They're the group that caused all that trouble for Kalos 5 years ago, right? Exactly right. Their group was led by a man named Lysander. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he's reappeared calling himself L. He's been spotted around town with a mysterious Pokemon that seems suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. But everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be genuinely trying to help save Lumios, so it's not the old guard we've got to worry about here, but rather the new. See, about 5 years ago, I had my own ties to someone who was involved in Team Flare. That's how I heard what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. Apparently, they tried a few different things, including making the expansion suit that I use. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry on their ideals. Grisham was one of the young trainers that Team Flare taught, though it's not clear if Grisham is even a real name or not. And now it seems Grisham is taking part in the ZA Royale, but why? To what end? Could it still be for Team Flare? There's no real saying for sure, not until I do some more digging at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab could tell you more about Grisham. Why would she know anything? Was she part of Team Flare? Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how much she wants to share. Thanks for the tip, Emma. I'll do some investigating on my own. You should go to the Pokemon Research Lab and see what Mabel says, Mark. Alright, I can do that. Okay. Should go to a Pokemon Center first, actually. We'll go heal up our Pokemon, and then we'll go to the research lab. Bum, 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 ba-dum. So this music is very catchy. All right. Bushido Blade on Dreamcast was awesome. One-hit samurai sword fighting game. Okay. Yeah, I've never even heard of it, I don't think. I do like samurai swords and things of that nature. Growing up, watching martial arts movies was like one of my favorite things to do. I still have a bunch that I have kept. That rat, that vile little man. I can't believe that, Mayor. It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones. And it's not even like I can tell him off, not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy. But that doesn't mean I should get worked into the ground. I'm acting director of this place. Okay, so maybe Grisham was the actual director. Are you making progress on my research task? I want to know about Grisham. Grisham, who could that be? Someone who is in Team Flare. Team Flare, it seems you already know more about Gris than I would have thought. Fine, so I used to be a part of Team Flare. Wait, seriously? I don't really mind telling people if they're merely curious, but there are still people today who react badly if they even hear the words Team Flare, you know? So I don't exactly walk around advertising it, but I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others, but I took a plea deal. So I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me if I'm always stuck here, right? My role in Team Flare also had me looking into Pokemon energy and all, so I don't hate the work. Sorry, didn't mean for the sob story to spill out. You know, you want to know about Grisham, huh? He was a part of the younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone called him Gris. It means gray, like the color of ashes. He was pretty strong when it came to Pokemon battles. Not that he got much chance to show off that skill at the time. I honestly don't know what he might be thinking now joining the ZA Royale. But if you've really got to know, you might want to try Novu Cafe over in Centrico Plaza. The coffee truck. You'll find out when you go, won't you? Sheesh, kid. Don't take all the mystery and fun out of life. You're about to walk into a pretty sticky situation, but I'll be there to help you when the time comes. And don't forget, I still want you to keep up the research work too. Degaro. Okay. I did not realize that. Do you want me to call you Degaro, or you just want me to call you Jimmy? I don't know if I'm familiar with the Lone Wolf and Cub series. I might need to look that up. Let's go to the lobby. Off to the battle zone. Land super effective hits with poison. Did not mean to do that. Avalug. Alright, Jimmy's fine. Okay, samurai manga. Very cool. I like manga. I read quite a bit of it. Electros. Good job, Venusaur. Low punny. Alright, let's switch. What is that? Is that a Mega Evolved form? I'm not seeing that. Come on, let's get some points. Paralyze Hill. Got a ton of Moo Moo Milks. Sneak up and start a battle. I should talk to this person first. Would have healed my Pokemon. Shelgon. Nailed it. One hit. Noivern. Get some medals. 153 is pretty good. Oh, Lucario. I need to get a Lucario. Oh, Lucha. Lucha. Use super effective moves, doesn't matter what kind. That's what I like to hear. All right. Gardevoir. station. Floor Jazz. We're gonna go with Houndoom. Flamethrower. I say it was not very effective. I don't know what Pokemon, like, what the type of that Pokemon is. Thought it was water, thought it was grass, I don't know. Not sure. Looks like a floating mermaid. So, not sure. What was a Sharpedo? Alright. Electros. Use Garchomp. Use Bulldoze. Getting close to getting enough points to get my challenger ticket, which would be nice. What happened there? Water fight. Nope. How do I get over there? Oh, okay. Didn't see this other section. Da, da, da. Here we go. Grab that. Dragon Claw. Mega Slash. Okay, cool. But super oh, Dino. Okay, so they are mega evolved in their Pokemon. Got away safely. Seriously, come on, man. I'm trying to fight this thing. Fell off. Somehow I got away. Wasn't trying to get away. Who do we want to use? Go to the Houndoom. There we go. Got him. That's frustrating. $10,000 more. Excuse me. Yes, heal my Pokemon. She's still in there doing some work. So. But she usually stays up late cleaning or prepping things for the next day. I'm always like, go to bed. She's like, I got stuff to do. She is very good to our family. Since I have tomorrow off, I'm staying up a little late so I can play more. But I'll probably just stay up a bit until the daytime cycle comes back, and then I'll go get some sleep. Liquidation. A bomb of snow. Hello, Bunny. Almost. We're making our way. Frostlass. Sableye is a surprisingly sturdy Pokemon. I'm gonna make it in time. Trying hard to just blow through a couple people real quick. Oh, come on. Think one more. Denny. He's flamethrower on you. I think that may have done it. We did it. All right. Get out of here. Let's see if this dragon thing is here. Swooper. Alright, so let's go to a Pokemon Center and heal up. Now I'm gonna go back to Hotel Z. Save the game. All right, I think we're going to call it there. Jimmy, I appreciate you hanging out with me. If you didn't like the stream, please do so. I appreciate you subscribing and chilling with me these last several days. It's made the streams much more enjoyable. It's having someone I can talk with, especially a friend. But yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to stream tomorrow. I may be able to. It just depends, I guess, on when Thanksgiving festivities end and family leaves and all of that. But yeah, I think we're getting closer and closer to beating the game. We'll be able to do the promotion match for rank B. I guess I'm already rank B, right? Yeah. So fighting Grisham should get me to rank A, which will be nice. And then we'll see kind of where the story goes from there. And then I'm assuming at some point I'll have to fight Tawny. But I've got theories. Like, I think President Jet is Tawny's grandma. Yeah. And I think Floette will pick Tawny, and Zygarde's going to pick my character. So we'll see what happens. I could be wrong about all these things, but I don't know. It's fun to come up with theories as I'm going. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. So I hope everyone has a good night and a great Thanksgiving.